What's up you guys, my name is Brooke and welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be something a little bit different. Today's video is going to be a story time, and I've only done one other story time, and that was back during Halloween week, so it's been a little while. While I was thinking about, you know, what videos I could film, I thought about this story and I was like, I've kind of been wanting to tell this for a little while, so we're just gonna tell it. And let's just start off by let me clear up that the title of this video is not clickbait. Like literally nothing is clickbait. Okay, so let's just get started. So I'm sure if you've been following my channel for a little while, you know by now that I'm into rock music, rock and roll, like that's the music that I listen to. So 2 years ago, I went to go see Marilyn Manson, and I know you're probably like, oh, this entire story makes sense. If you know who he is, anything about him, you're like, oh, gotcha, Brooke, totally makes lots of sense. You don't even have to tell the story, but I promise it's pretty crazy, so you might want to stick around. It's 2 years ago, actually 2 years ago this month, that I saw Marilyn Manson. It was the first time I've ever seen him. It's like the day of. I'm a little nervous because, I mean, honestly, Marilyn Manson is just kind of crazy, but he puts out some jams, like, it's whatever. Additionally, it's kind of important to the story for you to know that he's a member of the Church of Satan. And that concerned me a little bit about this because, you know, I'm a Christian. I'm like, what is he going to do? I mean, like, I'm not here to like judge him for what he believes. I'm here for his music. What he does religiously or in his free time, that's you, fam. I'm just here to listen to some jams. Like, that's the reason I'm here. He's kind of scares me a little bit. Just his overall like persona and his stage presence and the way he acts just kind of unsettles me a little bit, which is the point. I mean, A+ for that. He's one of those people that, like, if it was after the concert and he came up and he was like,
oh, hey Brooke, you wanna hang out after the show?
I'd be like,
gotta go home. No thank you, don't want to get peed on, please.
Me and my dad go to the venue and I'm really excited. I'm super stoked to see Marilyn Manson. I like his music. I'm really excited. I know no matter what, this is going to be like a night that I'm not gonna forget. We get there and there's like all sorts of people there. These were like totally like random groups of people. Like, there was this one dude and I thought I'd stepped into like 1996 and I was like face to face with Marilyn Manson, like literally. So like there's just like all sorts of people here. And none of this is in a bad way because it's kind of nice to have all of these like different groups of people, different kinds of people come together for this whole purpose of like this person's music. This person's music brings us all together. That's one of the things that I really enjoy about concerts. Anyways, we get inside of the venue and me and my dad are on the very like far left of the barricade, like right on the edge. Like we're right on the edge of like not even being on the barricade. Okay, so anyways, we're there, we're chilling, we're waiting for it to start. The opener comes out. They're super cool. They're called Knee-High Fox. I think there's a female lead singer. She totally kicks major butt. This band totally gets everyone hyped up for Marilyn Manson. Like they're doing A1 at their job. Eventually the time comes and Marilyn Manson himself comes out and this place goes freaking insane. Like people are jumping and screaming and like it's just like people's, you know, when like the main headliner comes out and just everybody just like shoves together because all the people in the back are trying to get close, so everybody gets shoved up. And so like that happens and Manson is just looking like his regular crazy weird self and he's singing great, the songs are great, his band's doing fabulous, everything's totally cool. Like he sounds just like his recordings, his songs, and I'm really excited. I'm like, this is totally awesome. If there's one thing you have to give Marilyn Manson, no matter what, whether you like his music or not, he has an amazing stage presence. You're gonna pay attention when he's on stage, definitely. He's doing like he's singing and he's doing like these weird like dance moves, and like at one point he like pushes a like their speakers are like stacked, and he like pushes a speaker off of one and like climbs on the other one, just like singing and like dancing and squirming, and it's actually kind of funny. Like I'm kind of like but it's totally wild. Some of them more have like his like devout fans, you know, but people that like I'm sure know way more about him than I do, more of his songs than I do, all of that kind of stuff are like going insane, which is totally understandable because I mean, like, if it was me and I was like totally like a Manson fan, then like I mean, same. He drinks some beer out of like this solo cup and he like drinks some of it. He just like takes and throws the cup into the crowd, and I mean, like, beer goes everywhere. And these people, I thought they were about to throw down over this freaking little blue solo cup. It was so totally crazy. And the person that ends up getting the cup, somehow, after all of this cup still has some beer in it, or it appeared to have some beer in it. And this guy just looks and just takes this cup has been thrown, people are all grabbing for it, and he grabs the cup and he goes and finishes it off. During one of the songs, I think it was The Beautiful People, he comes over to our side of the stage and just like leans over the barricade, and like I probably could have like touched him if I wanted to. Like I could have just reached up and been like, hey, and like touched his shoulder or something. Like I didn't, because like personal space, and I was recording the song, but I was just like, whoa, like I was just like watching, and I was like, I don't want to touch him because like I don't want to be in his like personal space. Like they're all like jumping and like grabbing on him and like touching his face, and I was like, whoa. I've been to concerts where like front people do that, but I ain't seen nothing this crazy. There's this guy that's like screaming the lyrics, like grabbing all on Marilyn Manson and just like going crazy, and Marilyn obviously takes notice, and he goes and he's wearing makeup, and he goes and he takes his hand and he like wipes his makeup and looks this guy and goes and touches his face and rubs makeup all over this guy's face. This guy has like black smears on his face, and he looks like he just got given like $1 million, which is also understandable, you know, but this guy looked like he was like about to like pass out. I get it in a way, because like, yeah, like the person you just here to see just touched you, he just put his makeup on you, like he acknowledged your existence, which is awesome. But at the same time, it had me a little shook, because it was kind of, the way it happened was just kind of gross, because like he's sweating, he takes his makeup, he wipes his face, and he puts it all over your face, touches like your face, and I don't know, maybe I'm just like more of like a fan of like personal space and like not getting your bodily fluids on me. But yeah, that's all a little bit of like background about how crazy this show is. And then we get to the part that calls for the title of this video. At some point during the show, someone manages to throw a Holy Bible onto stage. Which, hold on, who thinks to bring like a Bible? Like not just a little travel Bible, like full-size Bible, bring that in through the metal detector. I know the people that were like checking these people and were like, why are you bringing a Bible? But anyways, that's irrelevant. You throw a Bible on stage and I'm automatically like, you can tell it's the Bible from like the way it looks like when it hits the stage. Like they just have that distinct look, right? And I'm automatically like, oh Lord, what's gonna happen? I don't know what he's going to do with it, you know? So Marilyn's singing and he just gets down on his knees and he proceeds to rip pages out of the Bible. And honestly, like, while that's kind of like, if you're a Christian, that's kind of like might be seen as like blasphemous, and like I should probably be appalled at this, I was kind of like, whew, that's all he's gonna do, like, cool. But then he takes these pieces of paper from this Bible that he just ripped out and proceeds to eat it. Like, not just like put it in his mouth and chew it and spit it out or take it out and do anything. Like, no, full-fledged takes this paper, put it in his mouth, chew it up, swallow it, and eat it. And I was like, honestly, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Like, I'm kind of shook at this point. And then he just goes, rips more pages out of the Bible, throws the Bible in the crowd. And if I thought these folks were gonna go like throwing hands over a freaking solo cup, these people were about to like kill each other over this freaking Bible that he ate. And and I'm like, what did I get myself into? But like, I'm not against anyone expressing their beliefs, like totally, like, do you? But like, as since I'm like a Christian at this point, I'm just kind of like a little shook. Like, it made me mildly uncomfortable because I was like, okay. But I mean, obviously not enough to not enjoy the show, because it was just, I mean, it was still like a great show, but I just thought that was like one of the craziest things that I've ever like seen ever. Like, what? But overall the show was really awesome. He sang really great. He did some crazy stuff, but that's the story of the time I saw someone eat a Bible, and it was Marilyn Manson, and it was totally crazy. Yeah, so that was the first concert story time I've told ever on my channel. If you'd like like to hear more concert story times, definitely let me know in the comments below. I have some crazy ones, one including someone peeing at a concert and not in the restroom. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome. Until the next video. Bye.